If you do, what do you take? If you don't, hello. You are welcome. So do you take lunch? If you do, what do you take? Normally, if you don't, why? Does it? Okay, if we say breakfast is important, I'm talking to some people. Is lunch really important? Let's hear from. Okay, let's talk about. Tell us about this phone and the phone stand. Is it nice? As you want to. But today, she's one of the chiefs in this place. She's photo, is it photo shy now or video shy? It's okay. So is lunch really important? If you say breakfast is important, or it's not important to you, is lunch important? Somebody is laughing. She's a lifestyle person. She believes in lifestyle, fruits, veggies, and all that. Yeah. She doesn't want you to see her. But one day she will appear on our channel. One day, don't worry, you get to see her face, and she's a wonderful person. So, what is it about lunch? Must we take lunch? Is it really important? If you don't, why don't you take lunch? And if you do, why do you take lunch? Why do you think it's important? Or do you fast your lunch? So you're doing intermittent fasting. So what are the benefits of missing lunch? She wants to tell us about intermittent fasting. Don't worry, she will come to talk to us about it, okay? Just because you are going to get to see her face then. She's really busy now, maybe that's why. Yeah, but I call her Mama G. Mama G. G for... No, when my people come, they will tell you they want to see your face. Okay. So what is it about lunch? Have you taken lunch? And if you have taken, what do you normally, what do you usually take for lunch? Do you have specific meal? Or you don't take lunch? And if you don't, why? Is it that you're trying to monitor your weight, lose some weight? Or you just think it's become a habit for you? You are fine without lunch. Okay. Let's see in the comments, in the chat box. Hello, how are you today? Why should we take lunch? Why must we take lunch? Thank you for the likes. But have you taken lunch? Have you taken lunch? That's the question. And if you have taken lunch, what did you take for lunch, or what do you usually take for lunch? And if you have not taken lunch, and if you don't like to take lunch, why? So how important is it? How important is it? Hey, Mama Power and Redemption. Hello, Ma. How are you today? Thank you for joining in. It's a very good afternoon from this side, and I think it should be lunchtime, even though some of us are taking brunch. Okay, is it breakfast? I took the other time. Okay, it is 8:13 a.m. Where is that? Here, so early for lunch, yes. So have you taken breakfast? So where is your location? Okay, so you do not take lunch. Okay, in Canada, yes. You do not take lunch because you are busy on your desk. But you take breakfast. What do you usually take for breakfast, and what time do you take breakfast? So I welcome everyone joining in. Thank you for joining in. Sure, we are in different time zones, and I know that some are just waking in the morning or already at work. Some are in the afternoon, possibly taking a break and work, and then moving towards closing hours, and then some others are definitely at night there. Okay, you work remotely and you take breakfast anytime and eat anything. Anything. So are you native? Are you where are you from actually? Are you African, Canadian, American? Okay, since you do not have any favorite meal for breakfast. I know this bad. Okay, you know it's bad. Okay. Okay, so you know it's bad because I said sometime that it's important to watch what you eat at any time, even for breakfast, even though you do not want to take any meal that is heavy that could slow you down at your work or for your work or tasks for the day. You also need to take at least as much what is adequate for you to perform your task for the day. But over the night, actually, we should note that it's a fasting period, not intentional, but the fact that you have slept hours, your body would need to have some replacement of fluids, of food, which is very important. Okay, so you like to drink some tea. What type of tea? What type of tea? When you say tea, what type of tea? Yeah, our own tea. We have different types. I have different types here. Okay. Is it tea with sugar? Tea without sugar? Tea with milk? Tea without milk? Okay, so you're Caribbean, Canadian. Okay. Nice. Green tea, very good. Green herbal tea, no sugar. Very good. Now that's good. Also said to be helpful for people who some people talk about how it helps them to lower their blood pressure. Also good as anti-inflammatory for people who have arthritis, some form. That's good. So with that, do you have enough energy to perform your task for the day? Or sometimes you feel low on energy? Okay, and since you don't take lunch, so does it mean you eat twice daily? Are you trying to monitor your weight? Okay. When you feel low on energy, you get something to eat. That's fine. But really, it's better to be well, let me say, just say well fed, and then have that store of energy, rather than to be trying to catch up on your energy levels. I shared something sometime that it's possible that the reason why people go for carbonated drinks, go for snacks, fries, sometimes it's because you're looking for that shot, that quick shot of for energy or glucose. So people tend to get something that is readily available. So that's what happens. But if you take time to commit to taking your breakfast, that could really be helpful to get some discipline on consuming snacks and then taking drinks like that. Okay, if I feel lonely, get some fruits. Very good. Fruits are very important. Yes, sometimes you take fruits and eat twice per day. That's fine. That's great, man. That's great. Fruits, very important. We should include them at least daily in our diet, in our meals, and as part of our diet. Okay, you have included some exercise because you are trying to manage your weight. Okay, so what's your BMI now? You not drink any carbonated or energy drinks. Very good, very good. They are also a sources of inflammation, and they could worsen conditions like arthritis, as I mentioned, and could also lead definitely trigger or worsen some other medical conditions. Okay, so inflammation is a critical aspect as a cause of many medical conditions. Alright, so it's good that you do not drink carbonated or energy drinks. So you exercise. Do you exercise in the mornings or evenings? And what time? Okay, someone actually said that food is our first medicine. So, and sometimes they say you are what you eat. So our bodies definitely reflect what we put in, what we consume. If someone takes water, of course, get benefits of hydration. Individual gets good improved metabolism, digestion, reduces risk of constipation, and then helps to clear toxins from the body. And of course, the cells are happy with you. But if another person decides to consume more of alcohol, then they are at risk of the effects of alcohol. Of course, alcohol can also drop the sugar level way, and then the individual sometimes, that's why people who consume a lot of alcohol sometimes get hungry a lot, and then other effects of alcohol on the blood pressure, on the heart, and then risk of other extreme conditions like developing a cancer and all that. So the effects on the liver also. So we need to watch what we take in, whether what we drink or what we eat. Okay, so what quantity of water do you take per day? How much water do you drink? How much water do you drink? Do you measure? Like, what quantity, what volume of water do you take per day? On the average, it's recommended that you take, as an adult, 3 liters at least of water. Of course, water, you find water in other sources like your fruits. Some fruits contain a lot of water, like watermelon. And then in your food, definitely in preparing most of what we eat, we use water. So that's part of it. Okay. Thank you. So true. Yes. 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 So confirm that you can hear me clearly. Is my audio clear? Is it clear? So that means power and redemption. That means lunch is not really important to you. Or is it because of the demand of work? Thank you for the feedback. It's very clear. I'm asking, are you going to say that for you, lunch isn't really important? Or it's important, but because of your work schedule, means you cannot sometimes just step out to take your lunch until you are really hungry. Okay, a habit. You train yourself. So you think it's not important for you, lunch. Okay, especially the fact that you are managing your weight. I was asking about your body mass index or your weight. So that means you are probably trying to lose some weight. So are you unintentionally or intentionally doing intermittent fasting? Okay, so you have lunch at 11, 12, anytime is lunch. Okay. All right, man. So do you have special meal for lunch? Do you have a special meal, or do you have certain meals that you take for lunch? I like that. Anytime you take every meal, you consider it as lunch. Every meal. Okay. When you say every meal for breakfast, you consider it as lunch. Okay. Every meal around the time that you mentioned, 11 or 12 p.m., 11 a.m., 12 p.m., it's lunch. Oh, that's fine actually. That's fine. That's fine. Very good. You try to avoid carbs as much as possible. Very good. So apart from fruits, do you do vegetables? Vegetables. So I've said it at some point in time that healthy plate as recommended should contain about 50% of fruits and vegetables. So very good vegetables. Okay. You eat meat, fish, soups, provision, vegetables. Okay. That's great. Mhm. Yeah, great. So what that does for you, taking vegetables and fruits, help you to get feel full. That feeling of satiety, you feel full easily compared to if you're taking some other meal. So that helps to fill up the space that you may want to use to take some other type of meals. So that's fine. So helps. That's one of the ways to actually monitor your weight, your caloric intake is well controlled that way. Okay, but it's sometimes hard to get the real stuff. Yeah, real stuff like okay, everything is processed. Okay, yes, you're right. Most foods now processed beans, processed maize, processed this and that. So, but as much as we can, we look out for less of processed foods. Mm, 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 mm. The vegetables do not look like things. Oh yes, they are not like what you grow in your garden at home. You know, all kinds of chemicals, fertilizers to make them look fresh, right? Attractive, and then look big and all that. Just like poultry, sometimes what they are being fed with. Those chickens, big chickens, then the GMO. Mm. Hmm. So, what are the options? How do you handle this? Yes, the pumped cell, eggs, chicken. So that's why I say that we cannot be encouraging what we are trying to fight. We're talking about some of these substances that put people at risk of developing certain medical conditions. So we should note that we cannot be contributing by encouraging the use of these chemicals. Now, there are agencies that are supposed to actually regulate the use or the production of food in different places, in different countries. So as long as maybe people are paying taxes and then I don't know the things that they pay, maybe that in a way gives in on some compromise. But really, if governments and then agencies, people that are involved in the control of these things, really get to work, a lot can be done. A lot can be done. It takes a decision and commitment on the part of the agencies and government to get this thing in control. Okay, the option is location. Yeah, it's very nice. Yes. So some of the health conditions that people talk about are actually related to diet. Diet. You say you are what you eat. So if the person is consuming a lot of sugars, processed foods, definitely that will reflect in the health of the individual. Okay, and for someone that is also taking vegetables, fruits well enough, drinking water, definitely you'll be able to feel that and reflect it in your body and your health. Some people are looking at me. Yes, they are ready to talk now. She said she's here with us. This is the second person. Okay. Someone's laptop. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm in the common room here. Call room, we call it. Sorry. Okay, you want to talk? You want to do something? Okay, so the option is relocation. You want to relocate from Canada or where? You want to come to Nigeria? Yeah, no, they're talking. Power and redemption. Would you love to come to Africa? Okay, back to the Caribbean. Okay. Okay, so you're talking about diet and internal well-being. What do you mean by internal well-being? Oh, you want to come to Africa, Nigeria to visit? That will be fine. We have wonderful lifestyle people here too. I'll show you it as well. Okay. Okay, so we we will definitely welcome you. Welcome you. We have varieties there, you know, all kinds of vegetables, and you know, mirrors. You have options, many options here. So, thank you for your responses. Okay, internal well-being, the spiritual life, a one with God, very important. That's very important. Very important. So it's not just about what we eat. There are different components, different factors that influence our health. That inner peace is very important. Helps a lot. Because some people even talk about eating and then eating well, yet it's not reflecting in their health. And that may be because internally they're having some internal challenges that's not even helping their health. That's right. It doesn't matter how the individual diets, when there's no peace. Unofficially attached now. I'm talking was a great time sharing your experience. Thank you so much. So we need to talk more about inner peace. Inner peace is important. So catch up again. So thank you, Power and Redemption, for joining in. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mama G. Even if I will go, I will not go there with my cow. Because that road is Thank you so much. See you again later. Bye for now.